Good afternoon, and welcome to the Lehigh Valley Photography Club's Focus 2022 exhibition at the Allentown Art Museum. My name is Don Schroeder, and I'm the chairperson for the exhibit. This is our fifth exhibition at the Community Gallery in the museum, where we have 82 members displaying 82 high-quality images. Honestly, this show will knock your socks off. It's probably the best we've ever done, and I definitely encourage all of you to get here. This is also our second year where we standardized the printing, matting, and framing of each issue. It gives the club, or it gives the show, a more professional museum quality look, and we think it's a big success. The exhibition is displayed in 7 categories, as we did last year, in floral, landscape, man-made, nature, open, travel, and people. And we're going to, and in each category, we're going to award one image for the best in that category. And then, of course, there's the best in show, and then there's 9 honorable mentions. So altogether, I think we have about 18 awards. The judging was done yesterday by Olympus visionary Frank Smith and award-winning photographer and educator Joe Edelman. They really took this responsibility seriously and spent just over 2 hours judging the show. The images are that good. Today, Frank in person and Joe via video, because Joe had to catch a flight to Las Vegas, will announce the winners and make comments on each of the award-winning images. So here's an overview of the awards. Best in Show is going to receive $300 from the club, a $100 gift certificate from Friendship Framing, a Lensbaby Omni Deluxe bundle, and an award ribbon. The best in categories will each receive $100 from the club, excuse me, a $50 Lensbaby gift certificate, and an award ribbon. Honorable mentions will each receive $25 from the club, a $25 gift certificate from Dan's, and an award ribbon. The People's Choice, we decided not to do the People's Choice this year. We like it when we can have the reception. So we're hoping next year we'll have the open reception, and that's when the People's Choice Award will return. However, this year we also added a new award. It's called the Janet Dean Award. And for those members who have been with us for quite some time, Janet was a board member and actually my predecessor to chairing the exhibit. So she helped me actually get started doing this show. Janet was an accomplished and awarded artist in photography, painting, and pastel. And the club is giving a $50 gift certificate to the winner. Roz Bachman, who is a good friend of Janet, will do the presentation of the award. I want to thank Irene Smith of the museum, as well as the rest of the staff, who just really welcome us with open arms. They're a pleasure to work with, and I encourage all of you to become a member. I want to thank the board directors, Bob Becker, Jackie Spearley, and Catherine Fisher for helping me set up the exhibition. I really could not have done it without you. It's about a 3 or 4 hour setup. And maybe you can see behind me, it really does look amazing. I want to thank the judges, Frank Smith and Joe Edelman, who volunteered their time. I want to thank our sponsors, Dan's Camera, Friendship Framing, Lensbaby. And then finally, I want to thank all of you, all the members who submitted images, who helped make this exhibition possible, and then just all the members of the club who continually support it by maintaining their membership and viewing our workshops, our monthly meetings. It really is a pleasure working with all of you. So let's see, the exhibition runs until March 27th. So check the museum website, allentownartmuseum.org, for final hours. And I think that wraps it up. So Roz Bachman is going to award the Janet Dean Award. And then after that, Frank Smith will come on in and show oh no, hold it, Joe Edelman after Roz. Right. So as I mentioned, Joe Edelman, who couldn't be here, did a video presentation yesterday of all the images that he chose for his categories and honorable mentions. So for right now, Roz is going to step up and make the award.
Thank you, Don. Hi, everyone. I'm Roz Bachman, and I would like to announce a new award for the annual Focus exhibit, the Janet M. Dean Memorial Award, honoring the memory of Janet Dean, who passed away in January of 2021. That's why they're making me go first, because they knew I'd do this. We want to end on a happy note. So, as Don said, Janet was an accomplished and awarded artist in photography, painting, and pastel, as well as a custom picture framer. In fact, she trained me. Her love and promotion of the arts, animals, and conservation knew no bounds. She contributed many years to the Lehigh Valley Art Alliance, the Scholastic Art Program, and especially the Lehigh Valley Photography Club, where she served on the board as exhibition chair. Janet was my friend and mentor since 1986. She was our crunchy granola girl, a free spirit, always willing to help and stand up for a cause. She was family. Her sisters treat me as one of their own, for them. And I know it means a lot to her family and to me to have this beautiful soul remembered and acknowledged. Janet would love that she's still able to support the arts, even from beyond. This award is graciously given by the Lehigh Valley Photography Club Board in her memory, celebrating outstanding nature and landscape photography, as Janet's work centered around incredible skyscapes and elements of nature. The winner of this year's Janet M. Dean Memorial Award for Outstanding Nature and Landscape Photography is Doreen Sutcliffe, for her photograph Connections. Janet would have loved this image. Congratulations, Doreen. Well done. Okay, thank you. And thank you to the board for making this happen. I think it's wonderful. Thank you.
So now we're going to have Joe Edelman do his video presentation.
Congratulations, Heather Rodberg, on Best in People. This is an absolutely awesome shot with such sweet and subtle lighting. I'm not usually a big fan of dead center composition like this, but I have to tell you, in this case, it works, and it works so well. Everything is tack sharp. The image draws us in and really makes us feel that sense of anticipation, or as your title says, waiting. Congratulations. Congratulations, Diane Granger, on your image, Soup for Two. It is best in the open category. Love the soft muted colors. The attention to detail in this shot is just absolutely outstanding. Congratulations on a job well done. Congratulations, Jason Stewart, on Best in the Man-Made category for your image, There Be Giants. This is a really interesting image. I love the way that you've got that little sliver of horizon down at the bottom and a little bit of motion in the windmills. Really excellent. Congratulations. Congratulations, Gene Schroeder, on your image, Hoofbeats. It is an honorable mention in the open category. As a guy who shot a lot of sports and action along the way, I know how challenging this shot was to make. And I gotta tell you, not only do I love the composition, I love the detail, plus the subtlety in the lighting, just absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations. Congratulations, William Shoup. Your image, Storm Brewing, is an honorable mention in the landscape category. I love the monochromatic top of this image leading into the colors at the bottom and that symmetrical composition with the path down the middle. Really, really well done, strong, dynamic image. Congratulations. Congratulations, Marla Burke, on your image titled Tranquility. It is an honorable mention in the landscape category. I love the feel, I love the mood of this shot. It's very interesting. As judges, we looked at it and we realized there were even multiple compositions that you could make out of this shot. Really, really well done. Gloria Whitney, congratulations on your image Havana. It has an honorable mention in the travel category. I love the monochromatic street background with all the bright pops of color and the little details of people. Beautiful image, congratulations. Congratulations, Karen Campbell, on your image Floral Nectar Bar. It is an honorable mention in the nature category. I just absolutely love the colors on this image. That subtle purple background at the bottom and the oranges and the yellows and the flower almost look like flames heading up towards the insect. Really, really well done. Congratulations.
Thanks, Joe Edelman. Job well done. So now we're going to have Frank Smith talk about his winning images that he selected. What we're going to do is we'll put each image on the easel so you can see it, and Frank will offer some comments about why he chose that image. So Frank? Oh, here it is.
Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me back. Special thanks to Bob and Don. This is another year with another amazing amount of work. And I think when they tasked me with being the judge, they thought, let's really throw a hardball at them and put up some of the most amazing images I think I've ever seen. So my wife asked me when I was going to be back. I said, oh, about 15 minutes. And I ended up being about 2 or 3 hours here. I'm being very sarcastic. The imagery that this club produces is absolutely second to none. And I personally am very proud to be a part of this club. This is my home club, and I just love the amount of creativity, the amount of work that's gone into these images. And as you're going to see shortly, it's very apparent and very obvious that these were not just a quick snap. There's a lot of work that went into this, both in the planning and the post-processing. So without any further ado, Don, can we jump in and take a look at the first category? We're doing honorable mentions at this point, and this is under the category of floral. Jackie Sperry is the winner of this category, titled Dahlia Delight. And one of the things Don and Bob asked me to do was just point out a few things that struck me and what kind of caught my eye and helped me to decide this. And then looking at this image, first of all, the colors just complement each other so well. The very center of the flower is so tack sharp, and it bleeds out into this beautiful, soft pastels. And so it's just one of those images, just from a pleasing aspect. I look at this and I just feel a level of comfort. And so for me, that's one of the main reasons why I picked this for the honorable mention. So congratulations, Jackie. Next up, while Don's setting it up, in the honorable mention category, again, under people, we have an image titled Eva, and this is by Joan Wheeler. And this image really spoke to me, and I think part of it, to be fair, I had an opportunity a few years back to do some photography in Sudan, and I have some images that look similar to this, but the way she caught the light on this, if you can look closely, see the light catching her eye, just along the nose, it's just absolutely lovely. And again, you may not be able to see it on this video, but when you come in here, take a moment, study this image, look at the composition, look at the way this whole thing comes together. Totally speaks to me, so I hope you'll enjoy that also. So congratulations, Joan. Moving on to the next image, Also in the honorable mention category, under nature, is a lovely image. And at some point, I'd like to learn a little bit more about this. This is by Chris Klewer. His image is titled Rainforest Caterpillar. So I did not know that that was a caterpillar until after we did the judging. I like the composition, I love the colors. And again, upon closer review, when you're here to see this, the intricacy and the detail that you'll see in this image, it is tack sharp and bleeds into a very dark background, which really just brings your eye right to the image. So very well done. Congratulations, Chris. Appreciate that. Also, in honorable mention, also under people, there is an image here titled Shades of Lawrence. Gerald Blair is the photographer for this. And some of the things that caught my eye on this is his eyes. And if you look closely at this image, there's beautiful blue eyes that are extremely sharp. He has a lovely background. So as I look at this, my eyes immediately go to his eyes. The beautiful scarf around him, the lighting on this is just fantastic. And the composition just works so lovely. So congratulations, Gerald. It's a beautiful image. So now moving on to best of category, the first image in this grouping that I had was floral, and this is by Pamela Fisher Vale, and it's titled Transition. And when I walked into the room yesterday, this is one of the images that caught me right out of the gate. There was just something about it. I liked the composition, the fact that the background is dark, immediately draws your eyes to the center. And looking at this, it's a lovely, soft image, but yet it's sharp. So in order to understand what I'm saying, you do have to see it. It's just an amazing piece of art. So congratulations to Pamela. I just think it's an absolutely gorgeous image. Moving on to the next category under best of category is travel. And this is by Joan Pasternak, and it's titled African Fish Fry. And again, we didn't have the benefit of knowing, where these were or what we were really looking at, because there was no data which is appropriate for us when we're judging it. But as I looked at it, I just really like the way, if you see the way the wood is kind of diverting or having your eye directed to the very center of what is being cooked, which now I know is a fish fry. But if you look closely in this image a little bit more, what really spoke to me is you'll see there's a gentleman or a young man in the back corner that is peeking out through this. So composition, symmetry, just the story aspect of it, I thought was just an absolutely lovely image. So Joan, congratulations. Moving on to the next category under best of category is landscape. And this is by Jeff Graybert, and this is titled Footsteps. And this is another one of those images that just really spoke to me. To see it and feel it, you got to come close and get your eye up to this image. There's a sensual aspect to this, and there's a set of footsteps that travel through the entire image, not just the very first part of it. Those footsteps actually travel all the way through the very end of the top part of this sand dune. And again, when you're seeing this close up, it's just an absolutely brilliant image. The lighting is really done well. The shadows and highlights blend so well together. But again, those footsteps take me all the way through the image, makes me want to study it and makes me want to go follow those footsteps. So congratulations, Jeff, just absolutely beautiful. So the next image, when I first looked at this, I thought to myself, I want to speak to the person who photographed this, because I'm assuming they had this thing set up in a studio because the lighting is perfect and the shadows were just lovely. And this is titled Undercover Hippo. And now that I've told you all about it, I will tell you who the recipient is of this, and that's Don Schroeder. So I didn't have the benefit, again, of knowing any of this ahead of time. So Don, this to me is just an absolutely lovely image. I love the composition. I love the way it's framed in there. I love the fact that it's on the main subjects on the bottom of this image. Just very well done. So congratulations, Don. So on the next category, Don, I'm not sure how you want me to tee this up or just jump right into it. So now the drum roll, please, but this is for best of show. And as Don mentioned earlier, my buddy Joe Edelman couldn't be with us today because he's on an airplane right now. And we had the task of finding the best image in this show. And it's a delight when there are two judges that are of the same mindset, and there was no debate amongst the two of us that this next image is very much worthy. And this is by Alan Canner, and this is titled Spooning. And if you look at this image, and again, I'm advocating for you to come in and see this close up, the colors, the crispness, the way that this is laid out, and you can tell this was not something that was just quickly thrown together. The complementing colors, the lighting, the composition, I could go on, but Joe and I both agreed that this is the one that is most deserving of the best of show, I should say. And so a special congratulations to Alan. And with that being said, let me just conclude by saying, tough job this year. All of these images are absolutely amazing. You need to come in and look at these, and you'll know why our job was so very difficult, because these images are just second to none. So congratulations to everybody at the Lehigh Valley Photo Club, and thank you again for allowing me to be a judge for this year's event. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. So there you have it, guys. Our winners for the Focus 2022 exhibit from the Lehigh Valley Photographers Club. As Frank said, we encourage you to come and visit. You won't be disappointed. In fact, I think Sundays between noon and 4 are free. And then also on Thursday, March 17th, between 4 o'clock and 8 p.m., there's also free admission. But you know what? You should become a member too. It's a good thing to do. I'm a member. It just feels good to do it. So anyway, thank you very much, and we'll wrap it up. Thank you.